his hands last week. Nice to see his defensive back mate Hicks pick him up.
So Desmond Ridder, after his great 2021 day
camp, they slid over Vinny McConnell, but good to see Renfro back in the lineup, that linchpin in the middle.
Thought maybe we'd see a shot on the second play, just like last week, but two straight.
Play a base 3-4, but they line up in all kinds of crazy stuff. I know that they were pretty excited. Cincinnati was, offensive coordinator Mike Denbrock, the challenge of identifying coverages and trying to figure out what they're doing on the back end.
So Desmond Ridder and the Cincinnati offense went 3 and out on their opening drive. They were pinned back at their own 10.
I'd be surprised if they took a shot here early on.
They tried to throw it the last time on the field, and that's incomplete for Wiley.
Look, machine, Connor, not the easiest thing in the world.
You've seen me. You think I can move that thing? No shot. So second, third down chance for Ridder today. And
one to be the hero. Just throw it away. Let your guys punt it and play good defense.
So after the turnover, going over the top, ended up with a couple of catches, but those came after halftime.
They're throwing the ball to 11 different guys, Connor. I mean, there's only one football to go around as we see Jerome Ford finding a little room, picking up.
Are all equal for him. So he got to show 2 of those 3 traits right now.
It's a 99 in Madden right there.
He gave himself a 90, actually. So he was somewhat humble about it. And he's got the steps here, and he's dragged down inside. Yard game as a Bearcat in his second season as a Bearcat. And he's got the ball again, but a short game. You know, around the, you mentioned
on this Bearcats roster.
3rd and goal with Ford in the backfield, and pressure in the face of Ridder, and that's incomplete. And a surprising score so far, 7-0 Murray State, and the pop pass is caught for a touchdown.
I'm guessing Luke Fickell wants to get to halftime, regroup, and see what can happen.
Jerome Ford had a little crease there.
He did.
He was inching toward that. The signature win in the history of this long, storied Murray State program. And it starts with the ground on the second half. 5-yard pickup for Jerome Ford. Ridder with a quick set. And gets it out on the edge to Leonard Taylor.
Leaving threats, trying to stretch the field a little horizontally to create running lanes.
He brought it in tight on 3rd down and short and grind out a couple for a first down with
5. Get everybody calmed down and establish your rhythm and tempo, and don't worry, the result will take care of itself.
Yeah, in the desert they had this as a 5-touchdown game.
Talking about middle linebackers, former gymnasts being involved.
On target for Ridder, got it to Alec Pierce. First down across.
Settle down. We'll just go to a one-on-one read, a quick game right to the outside to our reliable receiver in Alex Pierce. Pick it up, move the chains.
And a sack of Ridder. They chase him down, get home.
It's the versatility of the 3-4. You can move him on the ball, move him off the ball, give Cincinnati a lot of different looks, cause confusion up front.
Ridder on the read play, looking for the edge, and what a tackle from Marcus Flores.
To open him up, he covers up ground in a hurry.
Hard count works, free play, Tyler Scott, incomplete. So Murray State swings Humpick, who had the sack earlier on the drive, into the field side here. And a clean pocket for Desmond Ridder, and Tyler Scott with another.
Regulating the defense, fantastic job.
So after the gain of 27, back
with 12 on the field.
And that's twice on this drive that Ridder has done something advanced at the line of scrimmage. Before it was the hard count that earned him a free play. Trying to cap this drive, Michael. The motion man was Wiley, and Ford slipping through tackles. Ford with his second touchdown of the year. Number 7, Cincinnati leads.
A 13-yard touchdown run by Ford. Great job right there, back in the 12 personnel, 2 tight ends on the field, getting tough, getting physical. Ford right up the middle, doesn't even need really to cut much, just doing a great job breaking some arm tackles, and he is fired up. 2 teams with a lot of talent, gunning it out on Friday night. It's must-watch TV.
And Gus Malzahn, of course, down there with UCF now. And back to Jerome Ford, who had the touchdown in the last drive. It's the money sign last week.
Yeah. A dollar bill taped to his back plate. I don't think Coach Fickell was too keen on that. I guarantee you he probably addressed it with him.
Ford was a little bit shy about it talking this week. Something that started in camp. And a first down.
Unbalanced situation. My goodness, Connor, I'm losing my mind up here.
You were reading it like Romo before.
It was.
Ritter steps up and runs into his own guy a little. So on 2nd and 15, Jerome Ford showing that elusiveness, then the power. Carrying half of Murray, Kentucky with him for a first down.
So that's what Jerome Ford can do for you. When you have a running back that's as talented as he does, you have an unblocked player coming right off here in the backfield on the zone read. Nice little juke, gets vertical, running through arm tackles, picking up another 5, 6, 7 yards, chewing up clock. Doing a great job. Why not give it to him once?
Sticks are down inside the red zone. 8 to get for a touchdown. Jerome Ford patient and seeks his way in for the second time today.
Jerome Ford gets credit for that 8-yard touchdown. I'm not sure if it's that, maybe a little dodgeball, whatever it takes.
Jerome Ford with flag down behind that run. Got 12 if it stands.
Not look pretty out here.
Defensive tackles have no time for deep balls.
But it's paying off, as you've seen Desmond Ritter looking good today, putting the ball in the air.
Maybe the most improved part of his game. It's more about the timing on the deep ball for Desmond Ritter, and that was perfect timing.
It's the touch and the ability to sculpt it in. They're kind of like bucket throws. Anybody's been to a county state fair trying to throw those things into the bucket, it's virtually impossible. Throwing outs like that, like to Michael Young, and letting him do the work. I mean, that's Dame. Talking to Coach Fickle, what does he bring here? He's like, he makes the room better. And the wide receiver room can be a selfish room. Guys love the football.
Looking for him again. And that's led to successful second half so far for Desmond Ritter.
You saw in the first half, 4 of 9. Throwing the football, second half, 7 of 10, as it looks like Cincinnati may have put this ball on the dirt, and we'll see who comes up with it out of the scrum. But they're going to have to find a way to get a big stop here if they want to make this a game.
Turnover on their last play on the field, and a shot to the end zone for Ritter. Touchdown, Tyler Scott. That he has to look into are a good test for the brain today for Desmond Ritter. He's gotten a lot of help from Jerome Ford. He's got another first down.
He has 9 of 12 in the second half, over 150 yards, looking much more efficient. The running game is picked up. Offensive line's getting a nice surge, and with that carry, Jerome Ford cracking the century mark with 103 yards.
Again,
good for him.
He had 10 yards a carry last week.
He was close in the first half, averaging, I think, 5 and change. He's had a couple long runs. I don't know if we'll get quite to the 10 yards a carry. That's pretty rough. But I think he has more volume this week, which is something that Coach Fickle wanted to try to establish.
Look, as the number 2 back last year, he was at almost 7 per carry. So maybe not 10 a carry, but maybe sustainable. Up top, Trey Tucker, what a catch.
State champ in the state of Ohio. Used to have a sweet little mullet. Kind of looked like a young Adam Sandler.
Who showed that picture last week? That was terrific. Ford picking out a couple more, and he's close to another touchdown.
He's supposed to be musically inclined, and I don't think he's a great singer either. As we see Ford hammered up in there.
And he's got another touchdown.
Big day for Jerome Ford. Last week, felt like it was a lot of Desmond Ritter. Today is Jerome Ford's day. Fantastic job. Coach Fickle's been loading him up. They want to see if he can ride it, as you see right here. Good push up front. Hammers it in there. Offensive lineman turning. Give him a nice shove. Jeremy.